What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is 6 sauces I only encountered after moving to America. It's going to be interesting.
It's not going to be ketchup.
Not going to be ketchup. Not going to be brown sauce.
Not going to be mayonnaise.
Not going to be mayonnaise. What do you reckon it's going to be? I think I know what.
Barbecue?
No, we got barbecue in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I mean, you know what.
Yeah, but like, is it going to be a different kind of barbecue? Like...
Nah, I don't know. Maybe Texas barbecue potentially, but again, we got that in the UK. There is one which
we know.
We've had
it.
We've
been given it, haven't we?
Which I'm guessing is going to be on this list.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we say it, ranch.
I'm going to say it.
I don't know, you just like avoided
We both had the same thing in there, and you was like, yeah, no, I know. You guys probably so confused. Ranch. We got sent it, didn't we?
Yes.
A lot of things about ranch because we'd never heard of it, never tried it before, and we have now. I can't think of any others, though. Ooh, white gravy sauce, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Again, this is Lawrence's personal list. White gravy sauce is definitely just an American thing. Whether Lawrence has it on, I'm not sure.
He may not have it, I don't know.
He may not have it. He may not even have ranch. But I'll be surprised. That's quite a big one in America, isn't it?
For it to not be in England. Well, no. Maybe not. He must, yeah. It says encountered, so it may not even be tried.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's not even stuff which isn't in England. It's just less common a lot of the time, isn't it? Smash that like button if you enjoyed, guys. Smash that subscribe button as well, you absolute legends. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's get into the 6 sauces Lawrence only encountered after moving to America. What we got?
That's right, mind blown. I was today years old when I discovered that it originated in Georgian Britain.
Ooh, don't know what that could be about.
Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to sauces. Yep. One thing that I can tell you since moving to America is that Americans are absolutely obsessed with sauce. They put it on virtually everything, including sandwiches.
Wow, you're obsessed with ketchup.
You're not just licking your lips, but also your fingers. And because of this national obsession, several sources have told me that several sauces originated here in the United States.
That's bad.
That's sources and sauces, different. Now, a quick caveat, when I say sauces, the definition in...
Go for it.
Sauces.
Sauces.
Can I have some sauce?
I can't do American accent. I'm not even going to do it again.
Can I have some sauce?
Rate it in the comments below. You manually say a bit louder, though.
Wait, what's the sentence I could say?
Have you got any sauce?
Some sauce on my hot dog.
Oh, let us know in the comments. Let us know.
How do you
say it? It could be a dip. It could be a
sauce on my hot dog.
It could be a salad dressing. And it's worth acknowledging before I go ahead that there are thousands of other sauces that didn't make this list, and that's simply because I haven't yet encountered them.
Okay.
The ones that are on this list are the ones that have entered my mouth. We're still talking about sauces. Also, bear in mind that the likes of ketchup and mayonnaise were not only sauces that I encountered in Britain, but devoured on a regular basis. Therefore, they didn't make the list. And so, without further ado, let's take a look at 6 sauces I only encountered after moving to America.
I'm ready. Ooh.
A few years ago, I visited the city of Boise.
Fry sauce? I got no
like
clue.
Fries, then like fries?
What about
like a sauce you put on fries?
No, because it was spelled different though, weren't it? I don't know. Let's go. Let's see.
In Idaho, where I learned a couple of things. Firstly, that locals pronounce it Boise and not Boise. And also that in the states of Idaho and Utah exists a condiment known as fry sauce.
Okay.
And its purpose is exactly as you'd imagine. It is for dipping fries and also
it is.
onion rings. Or your finger if you've had too many tequilas. And at a work event, I was peer pressured by locals to try fry sauce. So I did, and as they looked back at me for my reaction, all I could think was that it tasted partly like ketchup and partly like mayo. And that's because it is. Somebody decided that 2 parts mayo and 1 part ketchup.
I've had this. My own version.
Yeah, accidentally. I have seen you do that before. I
mix mayonnaise and ketchup together, and I guess typically we use that sauce when we have prawns. It's called Mary Rose sauce.
Oh, okay.
But I sometimes just put the ketchup and the mayonnaise together, and then it's nice for my chips.
Yeah, and I look at you like, what a weirdo.
When I say chips, I mean fries.
There you go.
Make a great paint for my bedroom. But also a condiment, and I have to report, it wasn't altogether that bad. You're just not likely to find it anywhere else in America. Unlike this.
Italian
America does love its imports, so you'll be surprised to find that Italian dressing isn't one of them. Like wrestling star John Cena, it was conceived in Massachusetts and is used as a salad dressing. Only the first part of that is like John Cena.
Why is it
Italian? I've cheated here because this isn't really a sauce, it's more a vinaigrette. But it was the most popular dressing in the United States until it was usurped by an entry that's going to be on this list later. But usually Italian dressing is quite nice. Not only do you add it to the likes of pasta, salad or something something like that, you can marinate meat with it, right? And it's quite sweet, a bit like another entry that we're going to get to later too. Typically, this is what it consists of. Water, vinegar or lemon juice, vegetable oil, chopped bell peppers, sugar or corn syrup, and a blend of herbs and spices. And while surprised,
it doesn't actually sound too bad. I think it looks a lot worse than it sounds.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
I think I'd like that. Yeah, with pasta with, but it's Italian sauce, isn't it? So you got to have it with pasta.
It sounds like something you'd put on a salad.
Yeah, he did say salads as well.
But then I do like just my Pizza Express salad dressing.
Definitely, but he did say salad, didn't he, as well?
Maybe we'd have to give it a go.
Maybe we'll have to give it. We could make it easily.
Like a pasta salad.
You could easily make that.
We could, but it's Italian.
Well, no, it's not.
No, it's American.
But it's Italian sauce.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, this dressing was not an import. The next sauce on our list, rather surprisingly, was...
Okay.
A1 steak.
When I moved to America, I vowed to come to terms
service.
with all of the things that I wouldn't be able to access anymore. So Yorkshire pudding, curly whirlies, and cheese rolling events in Gloucestershire. But try as I might, I found it very difficult to come to terms with the absence of one thing in particular, HP brown sauce. Until one day it was brought to my attention that America had created its own alternative, A1 steak sauce. And so I tried it, liked it, figured I'd go ahead and buy it, and all this time I believed it to be an American equivalent of HP brown sauce.
I bet it's not.
Technically, it's not.
Okay.
It didn't originate in Texas or California or Oklahoma, nor was it a product of the Deep South or the Northeast or the Northwest or anywhere in the United States because it came from England. That's right, mind blown. I was today years old when I discovered that it originated in Georgia,
oh my God,
Britain.
Don't tell me he's having that steak sauce on his bacon roll.
I'm guessing he's using it as brown sauce.
Oh!
What's wrong with that?
But it's not an equivalent.
No.
Because it's not an equivalent. So you have brown sauce, but you wouldn't steak sauce that you put on steak. You wouldn't put on your bacon.
It tastes. He's saying it tastes the same. He's just saying it's not an American version because it was imported from England.
I just wanted to check that he was meant to be putting that on steak, and then he's putting it in his bacon roll.
You can put whatever you like on anything in theory.
I mean, you can,
but it doesn't change the taste. It tastes like the brown sauce. But A1 steak sauce sounds so American. And the fact it is technically
I've never
British.
seen it in Britain either.
Well, it's not. Obviously, it's not very common at all because I've never seen it. But I think our name, it just sounds so American. But it's actually imported from Britain, which is quite funny.
Quite English.
I don't know. Steak sauce? I've never heard of steak sauce ever be used in the UK.
No, not that bit, just the A1.
I don't know where the A1's ever used either.
In fact, the sauce on which it was based was created by a chef to King George IV. Okay. And get this, because this is amazing. The rumour is that the name A1 came about because King George, upon sampling the sauce, said this: A1. Right, he was really down with the kids at the time. And thereafter, the name stuck. Actually, that's not quite true. It started life under the label Brand & Co. It was only after a branding dispute that the name, while still under that label, was named A1. Okay. And then soon after, in the 19th century, it was marketed in North America, where it began to take off and eventually become one of North America's premium steak sauces. In Britain, its popularity was usurped by HP brown sauce, no relation to me. However, you can still get it at Tesco if you look hard enough. I love blue cheese, and even more than
I love cheese, but I don't go for mouldy and blue cheese stuff. I'm guessing it's dressing for blue cheese.
Maybe, or it's dressing made out of blue cheese.
Maybe.
That I love blue cheese dressing. Can't believe I never encountered this in Britain, but it could be something to do with the fact that I never used to eat salads. On the other hand, you don't just use it with salad. Blue cheese dressing is particularly good with buffalo wings. And before my British viewers get excited and think that America is populated by flying buffalo, buffalo wings are just a style of chicken wings that originated in Buffalo, New York. Yeah. It's like saying Yorkshire tea or Gloucester cheese or the London suede. Either way, blue cheese dressing is arguably my favourite sauce on this list.
Wow.
We close out today's video with my two least favourite.
Okay.
There we go. Given that a 2017 survey found that 40% of Americans considered ranch to be their favourite dressing, 40%. I might be in the minority here. It's not like ranch is terrible, it's actually alright. It's just that every time I receive it with some sort of takeout, I hold it up every time and assume with glee that it's mayonnaise. And yes, that's really how I pronounce mayonnaise. And I love mayonnaise. And when I discover that it's not mayonnaise, I go into a weird phase. But one thing you can say for ranch is that it's definitely American. And why is it called ranch? Was it it discovered hanging out inside a ranch? Actually, yes. It was developed by a husband and wife at their ranch in Santa Barbara County, California. This wasn't the only item on the menu, but it quickly became popular with their customers, and soon, over the next few decades, it became popular with Americans.
Wow.
And ranch is absolutely everywhere, and I mean that. Thankfully, we've since redecorated. But what is ranch, I hear you asking, unless you're American? Well, ranch...
Don't be wrong, we tried it. You weren't the biggest fan, were you? To be fair, I didn't mind it.
I'm not really I just stick to my ketchup and my mayo.
No, that makes sense. I definitely prefer mayo, though. I will give that. So I can understand where Lawrence says, if it's constantly, oh, I got mayo. Oh,
yeah,
I
it may
get
be
it.
different on like a salad, though, because I wouldn't have mayo on a salad.
No, true.
But I didn't try it on a salad.
You
But
didn't?
maybe I could. But
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
like some people use it for dipping like carrots in and things. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like celery and stuff like
I
that.
don't know.
I think good.
Ranch is often used as a dip for things like celery or fried food or ice
What a
cream
guess.
cones if you're my Uncle Toby.
Ice cream
And to give you an idea of its flavour without feeding you it through the camera, it consists of the following ingredients: buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, herbs and spices, and often mixed into mayo, hence my confusion.
Barbecue sauce.
And finally,
You did say that.
BBQ, which, to be clear, is not the British Broadcasting Corporation. It is barbecue, or
That's
in this
BBC.
case, barbecue
That
sauce.
was the point.
Again, it's not that I detest barbecue sauce, it's just that I grew up expecting my meat not to be sweet, unless it was sweetmeats, which is something altogether different. And that for me is one of the overriding elements of barbecue sauce, because one of the ingredients is either sugar or molasses.
Okay.
Now, I do get the feeling that this is probably available in Britain. I just happen
is.
to have never had it. And I think the same is...
Barbecue ribs.
It is available. I mean, when I have my ribs at TGI's, which is an American restaurant, I do get barbecue sauce
I
in
think
them.
most places will do ribs. You get a barbecue
But
sauce
you
nowadays.
do get a barbecue sauce.
But maybe when Lawrence was there, you
And I
didn't.
feel like you can definitely buy barbecue sauce in a bottle like the HP bowl.
Probably. But
Definitely.
it's definitely not the most common
But it's
sauce.
been
though.
a long time since he's been in England. So.
Put it this way: ketchup, brown sauce, mayonnaise. 99% of people
But
probably
like
have
at
it in their
McDonald's, they
household.
will offer you a barbecue sauce dip.
Yeah, but them three, 99% of people have them in your household. I'd probably say 10%
We
have
do
a
actually have
barbecue
a barbecue
thing
sauce
in
in
there.
our household.
Yeah, we do because of you legends. But yeah, most people don't have them, I'd say, which kind of goes for it's more rare just in restaurants, I guess.
It's probably true of most British people because it's just not so culturally ingrained in Britain as it is here. This is particularly true when we're talking about the southern United States like Texas and Oklahoma, but barbecue sauce is very much available everywhere, and at this time of year, perhaps more than any, you will see people whipping it out. Don't. And it's quite versatile. It can be used as a condiment, it can be used as a sauce, it can be used for marinating meat. Again, no. And if somebody out of the goodness of their heart makes me a barbecue burger, I'm not going to say no. Don't start sending me them in the mail.
He definitely
That's
wants
it
them
for
to
this
send
episode.
it.
Let me know in the comments below some other...
That was good. Another a bit more old school Lost in a Pond.
Yeah,
But a good one.
it was good.
Smash that button if you enjoy, guys. Smash the subscribe button as well. Let us know what your favourite sauce is in the comments below. And what should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you, legends, in the next one. Peace.